Hey there, it's Susan, and we are now just over 2 months post Hurricane Ian hitting our area. And I just wanted to share some things that I feel like maybe I've learned or we've learned about being prepared for hurricanes. So, one thing that I have noticed, and I noticed right away, obviously, is that homes that were built more recent years up to good elevations and current hurricane codes did very well through Hurricane Ian. I will say the majority of those homes, suffered no to very minor damages. And minor damages maybe pool cages, screens, a tile or shingles here and there, little accessory items like mailboxes and downspouts and, things like that, lights on a house maybe were blown off. And then, of course, the ones that had flooding, we had some issues with, ACs getting flooded because they were on the first level, and water potentially getting into some of these homes. Most of the higher ones no, but some of the lower ones, even if the rest of them had been upgraded, they got water in their homes, so they had to do remediation for that, obviously. So if you are looking to purchase in this area and you don't want to deal with that, you should be looking for newer homes, or in part of town that's not in a flood zone. Older homes, up north, where it doesn't flood necessarily, were okay, but the ones in the south with the surge were not okay. And for instance, on the beaches like Fort Myers Beach, homes up on concrete stilts and concrete block homes fared much better than the frame homes on frame stilts or on first levels. There is a lot of talk right now about changing different codes and what the FEMA 50% rule is going to look like. And right now, everything is still quite up in the air. So before you invest down here, make sure that you know what you're getting into, especially if you're not a savvy contractor, investor, these type of things. When I'm talking with people and I'm looking at specific properties that are for sale, I'm finding that the majority of those properties are going quite quickly and usually with cash and typically without a lot of inspection worries. These people know what they're getting into, they're prepared for it, versus my typical buyer is wanting to inspect the property, they're wanting to research to know, what needs to be done, what doesn't have to be done, what'll insurance costs be, those sort of things, because maybe they're getting a mortgage. If you're in that position right now, it's probably going to be best for you to look at maybe one of these newer builds. There's a lot of new construction right now, and maybe it's not going to be as close to the beach as you want to be, but you're still going to be in Southwest Florida, and probably right now or the next few months are going to be some really good purchase time periods before the prices really go up. Because generally speaking, after major hurricanes, when then people start rebuilding and the codes go up, the prices are going to go up. So consider that when you're thinking about where you want to invest. Obviously, my team will definitely sell you beachfront. We just want you to be prepared and understand what you're getting into. If you're not familiar and you see something that looks too good to be true, it might be because the whole place needs completely leveled and rebuilt, and that cost is going to be substantial. So keep that in mind when you're looking at things from home. And also keep in mind that, there's not these sort of fire sales. The reason why these properties are less money right now is because they need rebuilt, and that's going to cost you. Anyways, I hope this was helpful, and we're really overall, things are coming back together quite rapidly, besides like the beaches, because that's going to take a little longer. But areas like Cape Coral, Fort Myers, inland a little bit, like things are really getting repaired, quite rapidly. I'm seeing some people getting roofs already, little repairs done. So slowly but surely, a lot of the infrastructure, we're seeing some signs come back, signals, these kind of things that, they're all functioning now. It's just that they're maybe missing. So those things are starting to slowly kind of get put back together so that things, look better in our area. You can go to our website, ycapecoral.com, to look at homes, see what's going on in the market. You can also subscribe to our newsletter. We put out once a month, and we try to keep you abreast of what's going on in the real estate market, because it it is a unique situation right now. And please, 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 if you are looking in our area, give us a call so that we can really let you know what's going on, because sometimes you're seeing things that aren't really true on the news, or you're looking at maybe something nationally that doesn't apply here. And it's really important to speak with somebody who's here and who is understanding what's going on. I hope this was helpful.